light that I can capture, the more I can feel.
I won't follow you down today.
From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Toronto Blue Jays. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here. And on the mound today, Jose Barrios. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Inside.
That's inside.
Three-one.
Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first. Let's take a look at our lineup. The guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. You know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup. The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Checks his swing, appeal to third, and yes, he offered at it. Swing and a miss. And that's strike two. And he gets back in. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string of the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his time. Will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. Just off the inside edge.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the second game of the series. Swing and a ground ball up the middle to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Tough play on a nice forehand right there with the exchange and throw to get the out, but looked like he had to dig into the glove a little bit more to get a good grip. Close play, but that little extra time.
Fires over to Guerrero. That ends the frame. Giants leave a couple. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Our starting pitcher in this one, Kyle Harrison.
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
Bottom of the first. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at-bats because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's to third. Chapman over to first in time. And Bichette is retired.
Batting third.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. That one in there across the letters.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Way high.
1-1.
Out to short. Adames the throw to first. And Guerrero is set down. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Scoreless after 1.
Sing along, sing along, sing along, sing along. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Second inning set to go. And here is Matt Chapman. And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Berrios in his 9th season. 30 years old now. And he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Full count.
Outside low. Ball 3. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Mike
Yastrzemski up here.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. 1 at second. Back to first, and that is a double play.
The 36-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Here's the catcher to hit, Patrick Bailey. Fastball for a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Giants go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back now in Toronto, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Anthony Santander at the plate. Harrison back to work. fouled off. He was late. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. That one missed. That misses. The count now 2-2. Struck him out without a swing. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
Batting fifth, right
and the batter is George Springer. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Just missed. The 2-0 is in for a strike. And that's outside. 2 out, space is empty. And now a full count.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Ripped on a line. Ramos makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now it's the Giants DH. Brett Wisely. Bichette puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing, even though it's right. Right there and looks pretty good. If he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Foul ball still 0-2. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Lee was recently in the All-Star game for the first time. A nice career achievement. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
What a special moment for him, man. Getting that All-Star appearance is just awesome. A lot of good players who had really nice careers but never played in the All-Star game.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Center fielder Dalton Varsho.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Puts a bunt down. Fitzgerald. And he beats it out. It's a bunt single to start the inning.
Batting 8th, catcher
Alejandro Kirk will hit next. Fouled off down the right side. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw to second. Tag out at second.
Well, they tried to press their luck a little after having just picked up their first hit of this ball game. Game, so that caught stealing kind of stings. Can't blame them for trying to get something going offensively, but so far it's just not happening for these guys.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Lee on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike. On the ground to 3rd. Sends it to 1st. And that is the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. And we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Swings through that one for strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Ball 1 there. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That one is upstairs.
2-2.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Out of here. It's his 8th home run of the year. The Giants score first. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Elliot Ramos, the next to hit, reached on an infield single his first time. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Willie Adames stands in. That's in there. Strike 1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
0-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Man at first, one away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So up next, Mike Yastrzemski. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily, and they hold him at second.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Bailey at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Just missed. Swings and misses. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. To third. Tag. Got him. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Giants 2 and the Jays nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, and now here is Ernie Clement. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Jumps, throws, on the money. Nice play.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Man, Chris, a jump throw like that is certainly worthy of the StatCast treatment. Let's see what the numbers have to say about it.
Yeah, these are some favorable numbers, Boog. This is the type of play that showcases his arm strength. I mean, he made it look easy, but I promise you, that's not a throw every shortstop can make, especially with that much behind it.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Grounded out his first time up. And that one
That's
upstairs, ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Next offering
Ball.
misses, and a count 2-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Climb the ladder with that fastball, and now 2-2. Popped up. Wade gets under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Oh, that's what he's
Now
looking
batting,
for with the
the first
fastball
baseman,
above the zone. A
Vladimir
swing and miss or
Guerrero
weak contact.
Jr.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
2 outs, runner at first. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. Rocketed out towards right center. Base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting, the right fielder, George Springer.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That's
1
down
ball,
and
1
in.
strike.
And the count 1-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fastball is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how
2-2.
you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And that'll load the bases.
Runner take your base.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
David
2 outs.
Schneider.
Bases full. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Late swing, fouled off. Bases loaded, 2 down. Late swing, fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Next offering upstairs. And that's down and away. So all 3 runners will be off with a full count pitch with 2 away.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie this ball game up. Maybe even take the lead if they can get something deep into the gap in the outfield.
Up the middle, Fitzgerald. Jump throw. What a play. Inning over. So the Blue Jays strand 3. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one to first. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting.
Next will be the Giants DH, Brett Wisely. Popped up. Makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 down. And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. Strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The next offering misses. Now 1-2. Upstairs.
Ball, that's high.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Giants down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Yeah, we in goal mode. Going. Yeah, we in goal mode. Going. Yeah, we in goal mode.
Yeah, we in goal mode. Never going slow mo.
Going. We in goal mode. Going.
It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates.
Center fielder Dalton Varsho.
Give me everything you got. Run in the parking lot. Quiet type, watch him hit the spot. Sneak tip on talk a lot.
Harrison back to work. That one pulled foul.
Well, these Jays need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
On to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Ball 1, no strikes. Out there to center. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that's the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Giants 2 and the Jays nothing. And we're back. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Jung-Hoo Lee. That one at the knees for a strike. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
And up next for the Giants, Lamont Wade Jr. He went deep back in the fourth. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Bogey, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball. Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Elliot Ramos. Right through there for a strike.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher. Goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
And that just misses.
1-2.
Grounded to third, could be two. Clement over to first, and they got him. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing, no appeal. Ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Springer going back on this one. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Top of the order, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Giants 2 and the Jays nothing.
I'm about to shake up the system. I'm about to do something different. I'm about to change up the game. They can't look away. Yeah, there's no competition.
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Third baseman, Ernie Clement.
I can't wait to see what they say in the end. Give 110. I'm on a roll like a ball of flames. Critics be talking like Charlemagne. I went berserk in my...
Fought off foul.
Ball outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 and 2 is the count.
Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Now the number 2 hitter, Bo Bichette. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. To third, Chapman. And Bichette is retired.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Camilo Doval getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Miller warming up as well. And that one is in the dirt. 1 and 1.
1-1.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Now before the 1-1, time is called.
Two and one.
Squirts away a little bit. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Center field. Lee should have this one. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play, but man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third right there. Not great base running to end the inning.
We go to the top of the 7th, and here is
third baseman
Matt Chapman. Just missed.
Out.
And there's the strike.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering upstairs. And that one hit to first. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems
a free pass coming with nobody out and the runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play. And that's in there for strike 1. Foul ball there. Chapman, the lead runner at second. Yastrzemski on at first with nobody out. Back foot slider struck him out. And now the DH, Brett Wisely. That one lifted to left. Schneider squeezes it. 2 down. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. And they're up by 3.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
There's a strike. That one just misses. Going to count 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Giants 3 and the Jays nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Camilo Doval.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Santander, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Throw cut off to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's George Springer. That one finds the zone.
0-1.
And that is out of play. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And a foul ball. Santander, the runner at second with one away. And that one fouled off. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Next pitch is outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slings to first in time, and the runner holds. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
There's a strike.
0-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Two outs. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Blue Jays held in check. They trail in this one 3-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Louis Varland. This is his 3rd time out this year. The man they call Late Night Lamont steps in. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Ramos in the box now. No balls and a strike. And ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
2 outs, base is empty. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. That's a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
The 0-2. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. So the Giants lead 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Now pitching for San
Back
Francisco.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Eric Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Kirk stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
0-1.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one misses. 3 balls and a strike. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. Miller in his second season, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Lifted in the air, right field. Yastrzemski makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. 1 for 3. Liner caught at second.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
2 outs. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Caught him looking for the K. 1 left for Toronto. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brendan Little.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Takes it himself. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Bailey, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
On the ground to the left. The throw to first, and that's the 3rd out. So they go quiet. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Ryan Walker.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
On a line out towards center. Lee calls it in, and there's 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Springer in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Lifted in the air, right center field. Yastrzemski makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. One out left for the Blue Jays. Davis Schneider now at the plate.
Davis
So now pinch hitter for the Blue Jays, Addison Barger. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. That one ripped right center field. Out of here. That one felt good. It's 3-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. I love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over it, and he was on that one. It's a big boost to the dugout.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
This could end it. That's down and in. A slider missed. A one-run lead. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. Hard ground ball, base knock.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
So 2 down. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. In the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
And another ball.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Manager Randy Rodriguez taking over on the mound.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
So now a pinch hitter, Tyler Heineman.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
Lifted to left, and this should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar.
Gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late. Said I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time. Get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy. Leave stardust for dust after me. Into the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide. Don't fight with the current that guided you. Beat up the block in the